Apparently gold violet is counterproductive because gold and violet are opposites on the color wheel, so what's the point in having a gold violet color? Let me explain. Pretty much every color line has so many different shades of gold that will reflect in different ways, much like this chart that I have here. At first glance, when I look at this chart, I see all different types of yellow colors. I even see orangey colors, pinky colors, and even a little bit of green, silver, etc. Here up at the top, we have just like our classic gold. This is like our control gold, which is basically just yellow and brown mixed together. It's not classic Crayola yellow, it's a little bit muted. And the metallic gold right next to our control gold is a little bit more muted, more leaning brown than classic gold is. This brass color is even more cool toned and muted than this one, almost reflecting greenish. And this harvest gold right here is warmer toned than the brass, still just as muted, but leaning more orangey red terracotta color, not so muted greenish color. Now for me, seeing these two colors, the brass and the harvest gold, they're basically the same value of gold, but one is cool toned and one is warm toned. Now that you kind of have the eye for like different shades and different reflections of gold, what would you assume is gold violet on this chart? I would probably go with the pale gold. It's kind of like a pinky leaning, almost like a VG violet gold in shades EQ type vibe. Now, comparing brass, harvest gold, and pale gold all together, to me, they all look like they're kind of the same value of gold, just different reflections. The brass is kind of like a bluish gold that's giving it that greenish color. The harvest gold is more terracotta orange color, and the pale gold is almost like a pinky grayish gold. But also on this chart is the Celadon gold, which is almost grayish, which I would assume would be like the AG series, ash gold, very bright but cool toned. Same with this champagne gold, not as cool toned as the Celadon, but it's definitely bright and softer than like our classic control gold. Does this make sense? So depending on what finish you're looking for will determine what type of gold or warmth that you are going to be putting into a formula, because gold is not just one color. There is many different types of gold. Does this make sense?